Okay. A few days ago, we started some new reviews. And we're learning how to do it where we plan it instead of just write the review. And we learned that there were 4 parts to a review. There's the introduction. That's when we got our reader's attention. What did we use to get our reader's attention? We used a special kind of sentence. Had a question. We all use questions on how to grab our reader's attention. Then we told them what we were talking about, what we're going to be talking about. And then we told them our opinion and what we thought about that thing. And then we move on to background information. And we had a little bit of a hard time on our planner trying to decide what was background information and what were reasons. We kind of got 2 and 3 confused. So today we're going to work on 2 a little bit more. And that's describing your topic and telling the most important information. Then later on we'll work on our reasons, which is when we give our reasons why we think that person should try what we're talking about. The reasons why you think it's the best. And then the conclusion reminds the reader what we think and tells them what to do. Tells them where to go to get that thing or where to go to try it or what they should do. So today, what I said, we're going to be working on the background information. But before we get out our reviews and we write about some more information, we're going to work on this number 2 part of our review, which was this box right here. Because we started with what we were reviewing, just the name, then our opinion, and then our description. But when we describe something, we use adjectives. Do you ever remember that word from 1st grade and we talked a little bit about it in 2nd grade? Adjectives are what kind of words? Chase? Right, they are describing words. And a good way to describe something is using our 5 senses. So what we see, what we smell, what we taste, what we hear, and what we feel. That's a good way to describe something is using our 5 senses. Now, we don't have to use all 5 senses. Okay, I know that Sadie was talking about chocolate labs. Do we really want to talk about what a chocolate lab smells like? No, not really. Or tastes like. We don't want to talk about what a chocolate lab tastes like. So that's not something we would do. But there are always senses that you can use. We can do what a chocolate lab looks like because it's chocolate. It's got a really pretty color. That's what it makes it so pretty is its chocolate color. So she could talk about how she loves his color, the chocolate lab's color. Or, what's another one? That's sight. Here, she talk about how it always likes to make sounds. Okay? Or sight doing tricks. Doing tricks. She likes to see a chocolate lab do tricks. Or obey commands. Okay, so you can use some of the senses. And of course, feeling. I remember she told me that her chocolate lab is very soft and furry. Well, that's how it feels, right? Soft and furry. So you can use some of your senses, but sometimes you can't use all of them. But something we can use all of our senses is food. We can smell food, we can see food, we can taste food. Sometimes you can hear food as you're eating, right? And we can feel food. So we can use all of our 5 senses when it comes to eating something. So that's why I put a bag of cookies on your desk. Don't mess with them yet. I want you to listen. And we're going to write about the 5 senses of these cookies. And we're going to describe the cookies using our 5 senses. For my 2 friends at home, you can grab a snack out of your, ask your mom and dad if you can grab a snack out of your pantry or whatever, or drawer, and use that instead, because I didn't send you guys any cookies. So, I'm going to give you a describing with 5 senses organizer here. And we're not going to use this for our writing, but we're going to use this as an example. And I'm going to show you how you put it in a planner. You've done this a couple times, yes.
Only one time.
So, these are chocolate chip cookies. And my friends at home, just write whatever it is that you're tasting. So when I give this to you guys in my class, I want you to write chocolate chip cookies up there. Okay? Then you can open your bag, but you're not going to eat it just yet. Now that you have your food, in just a few seconds, I'm going to have you eat it. And I want you to fill out what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it tastes like, what it smells like, and what it feels like. You can use all these senses. You can hear it when you're eating it, right?
Oh, yes. With the crunch.
Okay. So what it looks like, sounds like, tastes like, smells like, and feels like while you're eating your cookie. cookies, I want you to fill in at least one or two things in each one of these. Now, I like that. It's a dark brown small circle, ain't it? They're not big cookies. They're small circles with, what's inside that dark brown small circle? Chase? Yes, with chocolate chips. Very good. When I'm looking at that cookie, it is a dark brown circle with, and it's small dark brown circle with chocolate chips. Hey, what about when you eat it? What does it sound like? I know this is one word that we all probably put. Heather? Crunchy. Yep. All right, what about taste like? Is it sour?
No.
No. Savior? Chocolatey. Tastes like chocolate. Corbin?
Crunchy though.
Well, crunchy is a sound. Emsley? Okay, it tastes good. Now that is a opinion. We're doing facts now. That's an opinion. How about taste sweet? Not sour, it's sweet, right? It's sweet. Chocolate and sweet is what I taste. Okay, smells. What do you smell? When you smell that bag full of cookies, what do you smell, Gracie? Chocolate.
That's all I can smell.
I thought it smelled like my mom baking cookies.
I can still smell the cookies when there's no cookies. I saw the cookies.
Okay, what about feels like? Feels like. What does it feel like, Sydney?
Crumbs.
Okay, that's not feel. It's not feel, Cooper.
Bumpy.
Bumpy, okay. It's a bumpy little thing.
It's a bumpy.
It is bumpy. That's how it feels bumpy.
I put smooth on bottom, bumpy on top.
Okay, bumpy on top and smooth on bottom. Okay, those are all work. Okay, so here is mine. Dark brown small circles with chocolate chips. It's crunchy, chocolate sweet taste, chocolatey smell. I'm going to put chocolatey. It's like my mom baking cookies. It's bumpy on top and smooth on bottom. Now, I don't have to use all of these to describe it. If I'm describing it to someone in my writing, I'm probably not going to put that's bumpy on top and smooth on bottom because that doesn't really matter as far as if they want to try it, right? They don't care if it's bumpy. But they would like to know that it smells chocolatey and that it tastes chocolate and sweet and that's crunchy because I heard a couple of you say one of my favorite things about this cookie is how crunchy it is. Some people like crunchy cookies. Some people like soft cookies.
I like soft cookies.
Some like both.
I can't handle
I like any cookie. All right. Waterfall, waterfall. Waterfall, waterfall. And but it's important what it looks like. Dark brown small circles with chocolate chips. So, I was talking about mini chippers. You may continue to eat your cookies, but you may not continue to make noises with your bags. Or else people can't hear me talking. Mini chippers, that's what these are called. So that's what I'm reviewing. Okay? What do you know about? This is the part that we're talking about today. And I know you've all filled it out, but you're about to go back to yours and see if you can make it better. See if you can add anything. Okay? If you need room, you can even go on the back and add it. But my description of mini chippers is that they are small, dark brown circles with chocolate chips. They're crunchy. That's the sound I hear. They are sweet. And they smell chocolatey. Now that could be my description to describe mini chippers. You think that's a good description if you're trying to describe this cookie to someone that's never had it before? Yes, I think so. Small, dark brown circles with chocolate chips. Crunchy, sweet, and smell chocolatey. So that's what I want you to think about is your 5 senses. Because some of you were going in and saying that tastes amazing. Or it's amazing. Well, that's an opinion. That is not a describing it. We're trying to describe it so someone that's never seen a Nintendo Switch, someone that's never seen a chocolate lab, someone's, trying to think, never had a tomato. Okay, so one of us doing tomatoes. Never had, what was yours, Sydney? A sour apple. What was yours, Isaiah? Oh, Connect's, never seen Connect's toy. Gracie? Olive Garden, never been to Olive Garden. You have got to describe it to them. As if no one has ever seen what you're talking about. Waterfall, waterfall. You've got to describe it like no one has ever seen it before. Like you're the first person that's ever seen it or tasted or tried it. Okay? So you got to describe. So for instance, Gracie has Olive Garden. Well, what kind of food is it? I don't know. Is it Italian? Is it Mexican food? Is it Japanese food? Is it American food? What kind of food is it? You know, Gracie? Italian food. So that's pretty important, right? Someone that's never been to Olive Garden should probably know that it is Italian food. They have things like pasta, soup, salad, spaghetti. That's pasta. So that's what you would describe. It's an Italian restaurant that has pastas and soup. Stop interrupting me. So that's what's important for Gracie to put. For Kinsler, what are you writing about?
Strawberry cookies.
That is not what you were writing about on your review, was it? What did you pick? Okay, we'll come back to you. Emery picked Charlotte's Web. Well, if you've never even heard of the book Charlotte's Web, it's important to know that's a book about a pig on a farm, right? And a spider. That's important. It's a book about a pig and a spider who become friends on a farm.
Oh, that.
Okay? Corbin. What are you writing about, Wyatt? Twister, that's right. He's writing about the movie Twister. So it's for someone that has never seen the movie Twister. He could say it's a movie about some storm chasers that get tangled up with a tornado, right? Yep, that's what it pretty much is all about. So he needs to tell us that. He needs to tell us that. What was yours about? You just told me, didn't you, Savior? What was yours about again? About Sonic? So, I've never been to Sonic before. I don't know. It has burgers and shakes and really good drinks or anything like that. So, you just need to tell me, describe it to me. Now, I wouldn't say that they have the best Italian food or the best drinks because that's your opinion, right? This is just a describing. This isn't saying what's the best about it. This isn't saying what's amazing about it or what you like the most about it. This is just describing it. What we're saying, what we like about it is right here. Okay? You can make 2,000 different kind of drinks. That's what's best about Sonic, I think. That would be one of my reasons why Sonic is the best. Or it's a really exciting book. That's what I could write about. Or my mom used to have it when she was a kid. That's one of your reasons. Yeah. So that would be reasons. This is describing, telling me like I've never seen it before. This one is reasons why you like it or don't like it. But this one is just telling me what you know about it because I've never seen it before or been there before. Do we understand? There was some confusion there, right? Some confusion there. So now I'm going to show you me writing my background information for mine. See, I told you writing was going to be really long today.